Hello, hello.
Expose Raven? Yeah, everyone wants me to expose you.
For what? I've never done anything wrong.
He's the centerpiece today. Like, for once in his life, he's the centerpiece.
What the? Wait, you're saying the world doesn't revolve around me?
On the contrary, you're not the center of the universe. I know you like to think you are, but...
No, I really thought I was. Yeah, that's what everyone thinks I am.
Yeah.
That's what everyone thinks that I think that I am. So
yeah, I was up all night in my jersey, and what happened? What happened, Raven? I get it, you weren't playing, but you know.
Oh yeah, no, my players got 17, not me.
Yeah, he's said this multiple times, but go on.
No, I'm just joking. I mean, I did do a VOD review. It's on YouTube somewhere, but we just didn't play too well. Like we just weren't winning our fights. Our pacings were off in fights. Like How was often like in the front leading the fights, and we were split a lot. I think the meta didn't really suit us the best, which is not an excuse. Like if we're one of the best teams in the world, you know, we should be able to play anything. But yeah, like we're like a team that likes to play in a really controlled, methodical manner, and Bloodhound Bang is like a psycho comp. Like you have to just be psychos to play that. But we just didn't play well. We literally just didn't play well. Like there's not much to it outside of that. Like we literally just lost our fights.
Yeah,
we didn't play well.
I was like screaming like play together. Like why is someone dying like so far away from each other? I mean, yeah. So you said that you split a lot.
Yeah.
And what did you tell the boys? What was your like, you know, get your shit together pep talk?
Well, yeah, there was a lot of moments where I had to do that, or like a lot of different moments where I would have had to do that, because yeah, we were kind of just struggling the entire LAN.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like we went back and like looked at the VODs and like looked at what went wrong, and I pointed out like what we needed to do differently. But at the same time, it's like during LAN, it's really hard to like just change stuff overnight. Like there's just not much time, you know. Like, you don't have time to practice stuff for like to build good habits. You kind of have to just like literally show up the next day and just do it. But I mean, at some point I was just like, we got nothing to lose. Like, let's just have fun, play with some fucking character, with some pride, and go all out like we've been here before.
Yeah.
You know, just the normal pep talk.
Yeah, because I remember like champs, like, I mean, you guys won that obviously, but kind of coming up to it, it wasn't like, yeah, they're gonna win the whole tournament. I don't think anyone thought you guys were like running to win champs, especially like the finals. You guys, like, until that back to back, you guys weren't, you know, doing anything that it was like, yeah, they're gonna win this. So I think everyone was like thinking, oh yeah, they're gonna come back, they're gonna do another crazy champs moment. I mean, I was thinking that. I was praying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that Overlook game that we got, I thought that's where, if anywhere, at any time we were gonna bring it back and do another champs run, I thought that's where it was, that Overlook game.
Yeah.
And yeah, we threw. So you know, it happens.
It happens.
Listen, life is not a fairy tale. Like, I know people talk about TSM plot armor and all. Like, the fact that even champs happened, and the fact that we've been able to crawl our way out of like all these situations in the past, doesn't mean that's just gonna happen again in the future. Like that shit it's really hard to replicate.
No.
And now, like, that was a magical like roster, and this is a magical roster. I mean, I'm not on TSM anymore technically, but so we definitely did stuff that other teams will never be able to do. But yeah, doesn't, you know, life isn't a fairy tale.
I mean, like last year, you guys first, second, first, like that was insane.
Yeah, no one's gonna be able to replicate that ever again. Cannot win 3 LANs in a row. That's not happening.
I mean, unless you're like, you know, super goated. But I think everyone gets good, you know? Everyone's a good player and everyone evolves. So you're always going to have to compete to be better than them.
Well, there's also like variance, like winning it 3 times in a row. Like even if you're the best team, what are the chances of that? You know?
I think it's also the layout of like the finals, especially like, you know, the 50 points. You know, you can get a game where your zone is like halfway across the map. Like, you can tell like whether you're gonna win that game or not. And do you think there's a bit of luck to it as well? Do you think?
I mean, sure. There's always there's an aspect of luck to like all of this stuff, but at the end of the day, like I don't think luck is a major factor into it really at all. Like, first, it takes a lot to get to the 50-point
Yeah.
threshold, and then like winning a game, even if you have zone near you, like actually winning the whole thing is still pretty damn hard.
Yeah.
Like it takes. You've had to see us do some pretty like crazy shit to win our 2 LAN wins. Like the first one, we had to rip a Valkyl, you know,
Yeah.
on top of Thunderwatch roof at the perfect moment.
That was amazing.
It was amazing. And then this champs one, we had to fucking one clip enemy when we shouldn't have won that fight. Like we had a huge terrain disadvantage, and then we had to go kill Black Cam before they set their Watson Jin down. Like it even if you have zone near you, it takes a lot.
With the Esports Worlds tournament coming, do you think TSM should improve in Apex? What do you think? Sorry, what do you think TSM should improve in Apex? That's the question. With the Worlds tournament, are you going? Do you know?
We'll see.
We'll see.
Well, I can't really say. I'm not their coach anymore, so I'm gonna have to.
Oh, you have to. No more goated Raven advice.
Yeah. Can't comment.
Okay.
We'll have to see.
We'll have to see. If TSM knew that they have 2 players and it was a problem from the last times, why did they not switch things up? Oh, if they had 2 anchor players and it was a problem. Oh, I think it's because you did that. You were talking about having, as was it, Evan as an anchor as well, and yeah, 2 anchors. So, yeah.
I mean, we don't know what the meta is going to be like in the future. We also like that was our first time struggling, and you know, maybe it was just a matter of complacency, or maybe we just I had to coach differently, or we had to have a different approach. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't mean we had to make a roster swap just because we struggled at champs, especially after we won the full thing too. Like,
yeah, I don't think especially like roster swaps, but like, what would you have changed? Like, you know, what would you have changed with the current players that?
Retrospect?
Yeah.
I think what I would have done differently as a coach. I think that I would have like coached mechanics more and been more willing to like do that and like delve into that side of the game, just to get like some more confidence up in fights.
Yeah.
I definitely could have done that.
Okay.
And also push R5 more.
I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like a lot of people notice as well. Like people do target TSM. I feel like people like want to get TSM out, even like coming up to like lands like in Split 1. I do feel like TSM is a bit of a target. Like that's the team to beat. You know that and Dark.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't say people like target us intentionally though in game.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that, but like, I mean, yeah, like people are always trying to one up us for sure.
Yeah.
Like, that's their goal, right? Like
Yeah.
they want to beat us.
They
see us
be
win everything. They're like, I want to beat them.
Yeah, but in a way, I'm kind of I'm a big TSM fan. Disclosure, but I'm
Oh,
glad.
you're the biggest.
Shut the.
Super fan.
Shush.
Actually.
No, I support my bestie.
You got a poster of all of us in your room.
Yeah, it's literally hanging. You guys can't see it somewhere.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of glad that someone that wasn't DZ and that wasn't TSM1. Like, really glad to see, like, a region that's never won a LAN. They've never won a LAN, that region, have they?
They have not.
No. So, what do you think about that? Also, Imperial Jenki to me, yeah, that sounds good. I should change my name. What do you think?
Yeah, I'd block you.
What?
But no, it's so good for the entire scene. Like, it's really important that this game is global, because if you have one region stomp everything, like, in the short term, it might seem like that's good for us, like for NA, if NA is only winning and only doing well, but over the long term, for the health and the longevity of the game, it's important that it's like a global game.
Yeah. I know. It's like, I think it's only DZ and besides this Split 1, like it's only DZ and TSM that have won LANs, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like comparing it to I watch Valorant, right? You always have a flipping different region every time winning. You have like EU, you have South America, like then you have NA, and it's nice to see. Important. Yeah, it's important to make sure that other like just to prove that everyone can play, like any region can win. Someone's like, I thought Fnatic was going to win this LAN, but I'm glad in Apex. Honestly, I wish Fnatic. I was supporting Fnatic. I think they always work really hard and they do well, but I think next time I'm gonna wear my Fnatic jersey. Sorry, but my Fnatic jersey's coming on.
What the frick, man? You're not gonna support whatever team I join?
Yes, of course.
You're fake. You're fake. You see this chat?
No, I will always support Raven, right? But I'm a hardcore Valorant Fnatic fan. So now, you know, just for the plot, I'll support a different team.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see. Listen, if I unfriend you and block you on all platforms, you know.
I don't think you could live without me, if I'm being so honest.
I don't need you. I don't.
No.
I don't even like you.
I think because he runs to me after everything. Oh my god, Jenki, I just wish you were here. Just wish you were here.
Oh my gosh. Never happened.
Never happened? No.
Yeah. Who are you?
Who am I?
She just DM'd me, chat. She literally just slid my DMs and was like, yo, I'd love to do an interview. And I was like, you seem like you need that. I'm going to do some charity work.
Charity work, guys. No one can force Raven to do anything, just so you know.
No, I did it out of my own volition. I wanted to...
He had a gun to the back of his head. I said, join my stream.
I wanted to give out to the community.
Yeah.
You know, and
did you ever expect to be the coach of TSM after chatting to them?
Well, I mean, yeah, they asked me to be the coach when they hit me up. I didn't expect to be the coach of TSM before he hit me up. No, I never expected that.
So how did you, like, what was the, like, journey to TSM? I don't really know much. I know that was you with Ganaski?
Yeah, I was coaching GMT at the time, and we got 5th at champs. We almost won the whole thing, no cap. We played a really off-meta comp, popped off in finals. I mean, that was when Furia played like their Valkyrie Horizon comp and also just like pour through the lobbies. And yeah, like Hal knew that I was pretty outspoken about how the game should be played, and also that I was like really early to that Seer meta. So he hit me up. Yeah, like he saw what C-Line was doing in Furia, and he hit me up after champs and was like, "We need a coach," and I was like,
"Show me the money."
Show me the money. No, I was actually pretty timid during like early on negotiations like TSM. Like I had to learn a lot about negotiating and like standing up for myself. That's for sure.
I think especially when it comes from a big org, you're just like, oh, I don't know what to expect, or do you just feel like you just take whatever they give at the time? Yeah,
that's what. Yeah, for sure. That's what it felt like at the beginning, because it's like, oh, they're doing me a favor, but now I'm like, I've realized that actually no, they need you. If they want you, like you need to understand that that means they need you to an extent, and they're not doing you a favor.
Yeah. Otherwise, they wouldn't be hiring you. You know, they won't just like spend money for the sake of it. They need you.
Right.
What is your thought process when analyzing new comps, POIs fitting to plays and playstyles?
Okay, when I think about comps, I'm thinking about like what I need to play the battle royale game. So first and foremost, so I'm thinking about like I need a way to rotate, or at least a way to break sightlines, right? And then I need a beacon if my POI needs it, which is like the majority of POIs. Those are like two of the first things. And then after that, I'm thinking about how my comp interacts with all the other comps around it. So I'm just trying to like counterpick. I want my comp to beat the other comps around it. Or at least I want my comp to be a better version of theirs, either like through loot or like my the terrain advantage that I have.
Yeah. What do you think was the best comp for the tournament that just passed?
Bloodhunt Bang Watson.
Okay. Yeah.
Which is what Reject was playing.
Question for Raven: do you think Destroyer could have saved this? Yeah, Destroyer.
I don't think anything could have saved us. We needed Destroyer 2009. We needed Tufi. We needed Barack Obama in his prime. We needed them all.